Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. Kane! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Freuler gets into some space. He's picked his way through. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Switzerland! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
10 minutes is number 7, Embolo.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Zakaria. And it's Serginho. Serginho. Kane. Rodriguez gets good distance on it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Zakaria. Embolo. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Embolo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodriguez plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Played out towards the right wing. And the flag has stayed down. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Opts to play it back. Freuler. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely bit of skill. That has been cut short. He has found the way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi. Now it's Kane. Cataldi. And he's forced to go back. And it's Camavinga.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's good play. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Lofted upfield. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we
yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Messi. Valverde. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. Garcia. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Cataldi. And it's Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. That's Cataldi. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Kane. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde! No mistake. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 7, Federico
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, played right into his path.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane. Ricardo Rodriguez. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. And that should get the job done. That's good running with the ball. Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's a loose ball. It's Kane!
A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's found a way past. He's got away. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly
and a quick
so.
reminder today to please take all the
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Pete. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he
goes for the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Short changes him with that pass. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Fagioli. Driving forward. Spread it left. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Oh no, what has happened here? Just the keeper to play off the ball! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. That is good strength. It's Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough strike!
The goal scorer!
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew. Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Khan. Here's Cannavaro. O'Shea. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. That is a little undercooked. Valverde tries to pass it through. Fagioli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good ball out wide. Iniesta applies the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Opts to Iniesta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lovely pass, and he shoots! Look at the space here, real chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
De Bruyne is there, and he can pick it up. Rijkaard cuts it out. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Threads one in. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard succumbs to the pressure. O'Shea, that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
O'Shea picks it up from the goal kick. Distributed tidily. Valverde. And it's Fascioli. Caicedo. That's a little off target. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho quietly revving up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. He won't be happy with that one. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about within shooting range. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. No, it's come to nothing. But he was clearly and it's been given away. Valverde. De Bruyne. Valverde. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He can run onto that. Oyarzabal. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're quick to get it back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking to play him in. And that was nowhere near his best. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, nicely intercepted. Son Heung-min has found the net here, of course. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's found a way past. Robertson. And this is Son Heung-min. Fires it in low. Ronaldinho. Ribery. And the through ball. Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Valverde. He's on it, can he get away? Son Heung-min. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Batistuta! And he's straight offside. Jimenez, Caicedo, and it's Messi. Oh, well measured. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's cut it out, and they've been given a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's hoisted clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Batistuta! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cannavaro. De Bruyne. Now Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho! He will be livid with himself.
Ronaldinho really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Messi. Caicedo. And it's Fagioli, and he's been shifted off it. O'Shea. Now it's Ribery. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has been cut short. Out to the left it goes. The most accurate pass. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
Batistuta is on his decent chance! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's a lovely, neat pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Fagioli. Madrid finding their passes. And this is Batistuta. Oh, it's hit the post. Ronaldinho! Son Heung-min. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
O'Shea. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. And it's Valverde. He shifted it to the flank. Robertson. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kvaratskhelia coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Caicedo. And this is Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Fagioli. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is a great pick out. Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Baresi gathers from the goal kick. This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
So their fourth corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. O'Shea plays a sharp little ball here. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Baresi. Iniesta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. O'Shea. That has been slung wide. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cannavaro is having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cannavaro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Nakata.
Added minutes have been indicated.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. There will be a throw-in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, easy pickings there. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. And that is that. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And just a quick reminder today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise, with effectively just one outlet.
Not too much possession football then?
Definitely not. They'll be trying to play with real efficiency.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Kane. He's having a go! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Camavinga. That's Cataldi. Camavinga. Fernandez. Jimenez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. And he was alert to it. Valverde. And this is Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Big chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He's beaten the last man. Serginho. And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they can counter here. Good ball, good take. And that has been slung wide. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serginho. Cataldi. And he was quick to react. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And he's really put himself on the line here. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Messi. This is promising. And Messi! No mistake! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 69 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi. Substitution for Panama, number 9. Coming on
Time
the
then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Has a look and place it forward. And it's Messi. And this is Kane.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Camavinga gets into a good position. Hangs one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Kane. This looks promising. Valverde. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Panama, number 6.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Number 10.
Defending of the desperate variety.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Has been indicated.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
From the regional police department.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. No goals as yet. Oh, beautifully shaped. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. He climbs up big. Oh, crucial block.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and he's in. Takes a shot. He's scored.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes is number 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Look at the space here. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Defending of the desperate variety, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Cataldi. That has been slung wide.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely spread. Serginho. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a key interception.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nice bit of trickery. It could be in here. Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Just
change
a quick
at this
announcement, it is
stage.
now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's been shifted off it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Distributed tidily. Serginho. So we've reached the hour mark. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Messi! It's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
65 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Oh, nice touch. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. That's very neat.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Played into space out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a mighty effort! Caught offside that time. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.